Now, we all have an ability to walk, and depending on where you live, you probably have the freedom to walk. But do we also have a responsibility to walk, at least occasionally? I'm going to address that today in just a minute. I want to introduce my puppy back here, one of my favorite walking partners, because they love to be in my videos. So this is Tegan, and I'm Alex Strauss. I'm the author of an Amazon bestseller called The Mindful Walker. I am myself an avid mindful walker, and I'm also the creator of a little community around the idea called themindfulwalker.com, where we're committed to really supporting people who are leading full, busy lives in having a happier, healthier, more peaceful experience of their lives by working some mindful walking into their lives. And so today, do we have a responsibility to walk? Well, if you're here and you follow the Mindful Walker, there's a good chance that you probably are already pretty environmentally aware and may consider yourself a nature lover. You probably do get outside occasionally. Maybe you like to hike and you do things like recycle or pay attention to how far you're driving in your car and your gasoline usage and things like that. I can tell you that before I started walking on a regular basis, I was, trying to be pretty environmentally aware. I like to camp and hike, and I like to be outside, and I did compost and recycle and things like that, and just try to do my part to take care of the planet. But it wasn't until I started walking regularly and really being intimately connected daily with the environment around me, with nature, that I developed a true passion and really love for the planet, for this beautiful earth. And honestly, I really do think that there's a lot of evidence to support the idea that many of the most critical environmental issues that we're facing today, things like contaminated water and melting polar ice caps and erosion, are a direct result of a lack of love for this planet. Now, you might think that the use of the word love is a little funny in terms of environmental issues when connected to talking about the environment and things like deforestation and other issues. But I really do think it's the right word to use. And here's why. When you love somebody, you pay attention to them, right? You listen to them. You're aware of their needs and you try to meet those needs. You like being around them and you want to give to them. And that's what I feel that our planet clearly needs right now. It needs some attention. It needs people willing to give to it and to help it and to truly do that, to be inspired to do that. We really need to love it. And one of the most effective ways I know to enhance your appreciation and your love of a person or a planet is to spend time with it. And not just looking out a window, but spending intimate time with it, right? You don't want to just look at your lover over the internet. You want to hug, you want to be there. You want to touch it and smell and experience being in close contact with the object of your love. And when you walk, when you spend some time and you commit to just a few minutes a day of being in the outdoors and connecting with the planet, and I always advocate, I pick up leaves, I pick up acorns, I touch rocks, I put my hand on trees. And if this is not something you're used to doing, this may feel a little funny to you at first, but I promise you, if you try this, and you make a commitment to getting outside a little bit, and you really try to connect with the world around you, whether it's your own block or the area around your office building, in your neighborhood, wherever you are, a local park, doesn't matter. It's about being in the outdoors, being in nature. It's all our environment, and it all counts. I promise you, if you make an effort to do this and to connect with the nature around you, it changes you. It changes you inside, and you will develop a greater love for this planet. And at the same time, you'll experience all kinds of wonderful benefits for yourself which we've talked about in other videos. So that's my message for you today. Get out there, take some responsibility, and love the world that you're in. I will tell you that in the time that I have been a mindful walker, I have considerably upped my game when it comes to demonstrating that love for the planet. I now contribute to environmental organizations in ways that I didn't before, organizations that are directly involved in improving things on the planet, things like 4Ocean, Tree Sisters, the Nature Conservancy, Conservation International. I give to these organizations, and I used to feel like I wasn't in a position to do that. But I see now that I am not in a position not to do it. And none of us are. We need to give what we can. And that starts by being loving and expressing our love and our gratitude that we have the opportunity to live and to walk here. So blessings to you, all of you. Have a wonderful week and happy trails.